Tonight, this group, these rabbis, have torn their shirts, as we do when someone has died. It's a very serious matter, and you don't tear your shirt only when somebody has died and there's something very serious has happened. And right now, we are in danger that our yeshivas will die if we don't do something to stop it. I'm going to read the press release. Hasidic parents are urging New York State to rescind the substantial equivalency regulations that would destroy our Hasidic education. September 1, 2020. Hasidic parents have attended tonight a mass meeting at Imperial Hall in Williamsburg, and we have heard prominent rabbis urge the New York State Board of Regents to cancel the draconian substantial equivalency regulations that are scheduled to be instituted this fall. Hasidim must be focused on their mission. The mission of Hasidim is to be keepers of the Torah flame of the entire Jewish people. And Hasidim cannot carry out that mission if they become diverted by secularization, which dilutes their Torah education and distracts them from what they have to do. God has specifically enjoined us to be a nation of priests, a holy nation, an exceptionally holy nation, dedicated to Almighty God. As it says in the Torah, I have separated you from the nations of the world to be mine, in Leviticus. There are secularized Jews who have made a compromise. They have attended college because they wanted to pursue a profession. But their survival in an increasingly atheist and debauched world is totally dependent on dedicated Torah scholars who have not compromised, and have not gone to college, and have totally devoted themselves to Torah. Speaker after speaker tonight has bitterly denounced a coalition of secularized Jews known as Pearls, who have falsely claimed to represent all Orthodox Jewish students in New York State, including Hasidim. The Hasidic community is now being viciously attacked by an organization called Yafet, a group of Reform Jews who are intensely hostile to Hasidim, who are claiming that the Hasidic community does not give their children an education that duplicates that of the public schools. Pearls, instead of defending the Hasidim against this unfair attack, has yielded to Yafet and has even pledged to institute a new secularized Common Core curriculum as demanded by Yafet. So they have not fought Yafet, they are basically cooperating with Yafet against the Hasidic community. The Hasidic rabbis tonight have publicly declared that they would never agree to implement these new secularized regulations in their yeshivas. They are fully prepared even to sacrifice their lives, if necessary, to protect the authentic Jewish Torah heritage with which they have been entrusted by their forebears, going all the way back to Moses at Sinai. Hasidim are outstanding, law-abiding citizens. They work hard, they get married, they raise beautiful families. There is absolutely nothing wrong with Hasidic education. It is the same Torah education that has assured the survival of the Jewish people for millennia. The laudable results are obvious to anyone who visits our Hasidic communities. We now beg the New York State Regents and the New York State and City Departments of Education to respect our heritage, to reject the evil efforts of Yafet, and to rescind these unnecessary and damaging regulations. Thank you.